We are live. We are live. Welcome to College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and your friends. If you want to donate to this College Football Rebel Outpost, with a donation, hit the $ where you make a comment, and I'll get you super chat as quick as I possibly can. Welcome everybody into the studio that sits on the corner of Keith Jackson Parkway and Kurt Gowdy Avenue. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to become a legend with the comments in the chat room and with your phone calls post-game. Possibly. Watch party. Army versus Navy. Welcome on in. This is a great game. It's always a great game. I don't care what the score is. I don't care how good the two teams are. This year, they both have a great football team. Army is 11-1. Navy is 8-3. Army is your American Athletic Conference champions. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Army versus Navy. Welcome on in, everybody. I do need to just quickly hit the mute button. I have to make a phone call. Everybody, I've got to make an important phone call. A real important phone call. I know this is unorthodox, very unorthodox, but I got to do something real quick. It's football related, so let me make a quick phone call, and I'll be back in a second. All right, let's get this going. Army, I believe that's Army. I don't know who's kicking it off to who. Okay, Army did kick it off to Navy. Navy is going to start it first down at their 25-yard line. CFB plus. Any updates on Northern Illinois? No, I do not have any. I don't have any. If I did, I'd be talking about. Was the previous video implying that Urban Meyer's coming back? No. That was just me kind of A lot of you probably don't know what Son of Sarek is talking about. We will play the video here. I did another PATC rendition. This time it was Love on the Rocks by Neil Diamond. Buckeyes on the Rocks. And of course, Ryan Day was the main character in the song. And I might have thrown a picture of Urban Meyer in at the end. It did not mean that Urban Meyer's coming back, because I have said for a couple of years, I don't think Urban Meyer's coming back at all, ever, in coaching. But again, when it comes to art, you can it's in the eye of the beholder on when they look at art. If you can call what I do art, which you probably can't do. You probably can't call it art. Dave Alinsky, I don't know how many times I watched Army-Navy game. There's only been a few handful of times when both teams have winning records going into the game. Thank you for the super chat, Dave. I do appreciate it, Mr. Golden Gopher. I watch them every single year. My dad used to watch them every single year. My dad was a football player on the undefeated Minneapolis, I want to say Minneapolis Central. Yes, Minneapolis Central High School team, 1948. Undefeated. And he played with Boom Johnson, who later became the head hockey coach of Wisconsin Badgers, the USA hockey coach, NHL hockey coach, Stanley Cup winner, Hall of Famer, Boom Johnson. And Dad went into the Army after high school, and we always said, go Army, not beat Army. Go Army, beat Navy. Go Army, beat Navy. So, holy smokes, incomplete. The Navy quarterback threw a lollipop in the air. Okay, most of the times when we do a watch party, I'm not rooting for either team. If we're doing a Gopher game, obviously, my beloved Golden Gophers. But 90% of the time, I'm just rooting for a good game, good plays, and I'm going back and forth while you guys are rooting for one of the teams. But Army versus Navy, I always root for Army. But of course, I love Navy. I love all the people who serve in our military services to keep us safe, to keep us free. Screen pass, and it worked. 25, 20, down to the 17-yard line. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, what a play. What a play call. Navy with the screen pass. Takes it to their 45 in the red zone of Army. I think they got it down to the 15-yard line. Holy smokes, did that work. Dave Alinsky, thank you so much again for your generosity to our channel. Thank you so much for all of your support, Mr. Golden Gopher. That is, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's a first down, but I made a mistake. It's not inside the 20. Down at the 22-yard line of Army. Down at the 22-yard line. My bad. First down and 10. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Rock and Rand, I think it's the most combined victories heading into this game in history. I think so. I mean, first of all, you did not play as many games as you do now. And I know in 1945, both Army and Navy had a great football team. But I think it's probably impossible that there was 19 wins combined against each other. You are ahead of my TV, CFB Plus, then put me on pause. Put me on 10, 15 seconds pause. Morris Simmons, go Navy, beat Army. Ooh. Evil Gopher picking on Moen. Okay. Holy smokes, another first down, Navy. Down to the 10-yard line. Again, and I'm going to show the video here in a little bit. The PATC rendition is just another illustration why we at Peek Around the Corner, college football's Peek Around the Corner, is the most unpopular college football YouTube channel that there is. There is not a more unpopular college football channel. Because we are going to get every fan base mad at us at some point during the season. Everybody, especially the Golden Gophers, because I pick on my Golden. Everybody gets upset with us. This time, I've got some Buckeye fans mad at me. Last year was the Wolverines and the scandal, and yes, it was a scandal. Now the Wolverine fans are happy with me. This is another example why this channel is the most unpopular. I do not have pom-poms for a conference. I do not have pom-pom for a team except for my Golden Gopher, but this is not a Golden Gopher YouTube channel. This is a national college football channel, and I get every single one of you upset. Absolutely every single one of you upset. David Griffin, Army gets screwed out of their bowl game. Marshall withdraws after 25 players jump in the portal. Awful news. That is true. That's true. But going back to Mr. Ryan Willie, the evil Badger, it could be good news for the Wisconsin Badgers. It could be good news because the next two teams in line to get a bowl appearance, a bowl invite, according to APR, is Cincinnati, number 1, and number 2, the evil Wisconsin Badgers. So, if the bowl goes to Cincinnati and they say, nah, we're good, we're not going, it's too late for us, whatever, then they're going to go to Wisconsin next. And Wisconsin ain't going to turn it down. They've got a 22 bowl game streak. 22. The Gophers went into a bowl game last year. We were 5-7. We won the bowl game. And we turned it around a little bit this year with a good portal last year. And I think we're going to have a pretty good portal season this year for whatever reason. So I think Wisconsin might have a shot at getting to a bowl game. How about this scenario? Evil Badger, listen to this. Ryan Willie. Ball State tight end Tanner Kozol committed to Wisconsin per ESPN. Thank you for that information, Ryan Willie. And again, thank you for your generosity. Very much. Evil Badger, Ryan Willie. And I got some more good news, Ryan Willie. What if the Cincinnati Bearcats do decide to take the place of Memphis? What if that happens? Okay. Now Wisconsin is next in line. And, well, the Minnesota Golden Gophers are playing in Charlotte, North Carolina, January 3rd. And they're playing Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech has lost how many guys in the portal? How many? Pretty much everybody. The number is probably getting close to what Marshall did. And their head coach just fired their offensive coordinator, a whole bunch of coaches. Virginia Tech is in no way ready to play my beloved Golden Gophers. So what if Virginia Tech bows out? Is that a touchdown? Is that a touchdown, Navy?
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Okay, that's a half a yard short. His forearm was down. His forearm was down. He's a half a yard short. Anyways, back to the scenario, Ryan Willie. If Virginia Tech bows out, then it might be the rematch of the acts. Wisconsin, Minnesota, as crazy as that sounds, in Charlotte. Huh? Would you like that, Ryan Willie? Would you like that, a rematch, Wisconsin and Minnesota? Now, there is no indication that Virginia Tech is going to bow out, but they are losing. They've lost. Virginia Tech has lost. They've lost everybody. Now, I don't know if Kyron Drones has gotten into the portal yet. Has he gotten into the portal? Everybody else has. Everybody else has. I don't know. I do not know about Northern Illinois. I haven't heard. Louisiana Tech replaces Marshall. Is that the breaking news? Hold on. Louisiana Tech will replace Marshall and play Army in the Independence Bowl. Now, why is that? Here's the breaking news. Did Cincinnati say no? Did Wisconsin say no? Or did they stay within the conference? Is that what happened? I don't know, guys. Anyways, Louisiana Tech, I think he got in that time. That is a touchdown. Navy touchdown! Strikes first.
Touchdown!
Interesting. It's Louisiana Tech going to the bowl game. And I got to show you guys this. Army versus Navy. Meeting at midfield. Navy's going for 2. No, they're not. Going for the extra point. I got to show you guys an image here. A beautiful image. Army, Navy meets at midfield, and take a look at this picture. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that. Army, AAC champ. Wow, that is a historical picture. Man, oh man. Army goes into a conference for the first time in a long time, and they win the American Athletic Conference Championship. But, Navy strikes first. Holy smokes. We might be playing the mariachi music. In the middle of the third quarter. Thank you, CFB Plus. I appreciate you keeping your head on a swivel and giving us that information. Humble Bumble Duck is in the house. Let me say thank you for everybody who's come on in. My Prof, Stormy Cyclone, Rodney Richboard, Go Navy, Beat Army. Stormy Cyclone, good afternoon, Greg. It's icy in Iowa. How about Minnesota? It's not icy. It's been freezing cold, but today it has warmed up. It's going into the low 20s today. It's not icy, though, which is good. But it has been unbelievably cold the last few days. But today it's warming up. Clint Moses is in the house. Randy Taylor, Jimmy Austin is here. Holy smokes. The Oregon Duck, Jimmy, is here. He's getting ready. He's getting ready to watch, to scout the Buckeyes and the Volunteers. Now, he's already scouted the Buckeyes. And next week, early next week, we are going to start breaking down all of the playoff games. I made a conscious effort not to do any of that this week. Next week, 4 games. We are going to break it all down, make our predictions. We're going to spend a lot of time on the Buckeye, all the games. Hoosiers, Irish, all of them. All the games. So it's going to be a fun week this coming up. Jimmy is getting ready to watch whoever the Oregon Ducks play the following week. I really think the phone call was about the drones. No, it wasn't about the drones. I want to thank everybody who joined us last night. We did a PATC, Peek Around the Country, live show number 1. Peek Around the Country, live show number 1. From time to time, we'll do a Peek Around the Country live show number 2, live show number 3. It probably isn't going to be about the drones. Maybe it will be. We'll see where that story goes. From time to time, we are going to do that. And it doesn't look like I got in trouble from YouTube that I know of. So, whatever. So I appreciate everybody coming on in. Yeah. So I don't know where that story's going. I'm more confused today than I was last night. More confused today than I was last night. First down and 10 at the Army's 25-yard line. And I was confused last night. Tay-Town Hawk is in the house. Rock Chalk, Let's Go Drones is here. Someone's got to step up. Well, Louisiana Tech did. Thank you, Rock and Rant, for that comment. Hi, Nathan. Looks like they stayed within the conference. Skull Ducky, Gold Ducks. Afternoon, PATC. Great sad day for the Herd fans. Go Navy. The Mr. Mountaineer is throwing elbows early today in the chat room. Jeff Morgan. Wow, those Mountaineer fans, man, they've been having a party since Rich Rodriguez was, when it became official. The Mountaineer fans have been having a party. Pat McAfee and everybody getting together and hooting and hollering, just like what the Mountaineers do in West Virginia. An exciting time. Oh, boy, that's a first down. That's a first down. It was a 3rd and 1. He got it. He got it. No problem, Army. No problem. Let's go. We're down 7. We're only down 7. Let's see if they can stop us. Let's see if they can stop us. No drones flying over Army-Navy game yet. Well, if that happens, it's going to be a story. It's going to be a story, I tell you that. The Independence Bowls in Shreveport, maybe that did play a role in it. Your updates were good last night. Your questions were too, but some of the chat and calls were truly unhinged and delusionally dangerous. Yeah, yeah, I don't think the Canadian call was to say that. I don't know if the caller wanted it. I don't think he really went there. I think he was basically saying there might be a security issue and that we might be using military drones. I don't know. Not with the Canadian government, with something else. Look, I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, I do know that our own U.S. military has confirmed unidentified drones flying over military installations. And it happened in Germany yesterday. And our own military is saying, yes, it happened. And then we have parts of the government that are saying, it's just... The drone show was fun but disturbing. Ooh, the quarterback, Bryson Daly, got walloped. 4th and 7. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We're going to have to punt it. Army, we're going to have to punt it. Bo Weevil, go Clemson. We are going to break down the Clemson game. Clemson and Texas. Now, there's been these rumors, right? These rumors coming out of, I don't know where it's coming out of. These rumors coming out that Quinn Ewers, is going to possibly not go into the NFL draft, and he's going to go into the transfer portal for another year to help his NFL stock get paid $4 or $5 million in an NIL deal and go to some team in the Big Ten. Now, there has been people who have said that's not true. Quinn Ewers is going to the NFL draft. He's going to get drafted in the first round, if not early in the second round. And I would agree with that. I don't think he's not going to another college. He's not going to play in another college. He's going to the NFL draft. But I'm wondering if this is being put out there as some sort of psychological warfare against the Longhorns, right? Quinn Ewers, he's not even really committed. He's looking over his shoulder at Arch Manning. Quinn Ewers, he's all nicked up and maybe he's not ready to play. And oh boy, is this subterfuge? Is this sabotage? Is this psychological warfare against the Longhorns? With those rumors? We'll see. Ewers to Wisconsin? I mean, you might as well just... his agent has offers. Quinn Ewers right now has a late day 2 or day 3 grade. He makes more money this way if he came back in the first. So Rock and Rant is doing his part. Quinn Ewers to Miami. Now look, the rumors that I saw was to Oregon, to Michigan State, to Indiana. I saw 3 separate rumors. And the Michigan State rumor has a Michigan State beat writer basically saying that he's heard the same thing. There are schools going after Quinn Ewers, which very well probably is true. I just don't think he's going to do it. But is this what's going to happen? a very good college quarterback, who might have his stock might slip a little bit. This is what's going to happen yearly, where there's going to be one or two quarterbacks where suddenly they're going to be getting backroom phone calls saying, oh, you know what? You can come to us. We'll throw a few $1,000,000 at you, improve your stock in the NFL draft. Wow. Go Navy, beat Army, 1970-74. Rick Olson, thank you so much for your service. I do appreciate it, sir. But I'm going to have to disagree with you. Go Army, beat Navy. But right now it's 7-0 Navy. 7-0 Navy. Nitwit, the Buckeyes need a quarterback, don't they? Well, they do, but Quinn Ewers started at Ohio State. He started under Ryan Day. He was committed there, right? So I don't think people are looking at the Buckeyes in this rumor mill. In this rumor mill that is spinning, the schools that I heard in the rumor mill was Oregon, Indiana, and then Michigan State. Rock and Rant, I don't think Ewers to Miami. I'm pretty sure Miami is all in on the Washington State quarterback Mateer if he comes in. If not, they're rolling with Emory Williams. John Mateer, there was an article written that he hasn't made his decision yet, that Washington State is trying to keep him. If he goes in the portal, if the true Johnny Football goes in the portal, he's getting a lot of money. And he might go to Miami. I mean, he could go. Now, for Washington State Cougars' sake, I hope they can keep him. But if he goes in the portal, break out your piggy banks. Everybody, go after him. Go after him. A lot of teams would go after him. Would Bill Belichick go after him? What happened here? What happened? A big loss of play for Navy. I'm sorry, I did not see what happened. Oh, a bad pitch. Okay. Skoducky says Oregon's not taking him. Indiana would be juicy if true. Well, they were part of the rumor mill. I don't know, guys. I don't know. USS Anchorage. Thank you, Rick, for your Mr. Olson, for your service. Appreciate it so very much. 3rd down and 16. Now let's get a stop here. Let's go. Back to pass. He's going to run it. Get him. There we go. Rock and Rant. He is friends with Cam Ward, who is advocating for Miami. His OC is now in Oklahoma, which is true, but they have lost all their receivers, and they barely had any to begin with. Art Buckle is with Oklahoma now, but yeah, the Sooners, well, right now the Gophers and the Sooners are in a recruiting battle. for a Stony Brook defensive lineman, a guy who had 8.5 sacks last year. And the gentleman, the guy that the Gophers are in a recruiting battle with the Sooners, he has narrowed to 2 schools, Oklahoma and Minnesota. And I want to show you a picture here. It's Rashawn Lawrence, defensive lineman, had a spectacular year. Nope, I guess I don't have the picture. He took a picture of himself. Rashawn Lawrence. I'm sorry. He did not take a picture of himself. He took a picture of being inside the Minnesota indoor facility. Minnesota Golden Gophers have a complete football field, 100 yards plus 10 yards for both end zones, plus the field goal post, and you can punt it. It's a full football field inside a facility. It costs tens of millions of dollars to build. And Lawrence was in that building, and he took a picture of it, and then he put the number 17. It was 17 degrees while he was inside the facility, 17 degrees outside. So I don't know, maybe that's bad news because he came here when it was so bleeping cold, and now he's going to Norman, Oklahoma, where it's not going to be 17 degrees. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. Hopefully that is not a bad sign. That is a great point by Rock and Rant. It's amazing that Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, Jalen Milroe, Travis Hunter, they're all playing in the bowl games in reversing the trend. I wonder if they're all getting at least some money. Because, back just the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, guys would not get any money for this. Extra money from their collectives. But yes, it is good to see. Army is way back there. 1st and 10. Quarterback gets hit. Incomplete. Wide receiver was wide open. But the quarterback once again got drilled. Once again got drilled when he was passing the football. You got to give Bryson Bailey some you got to give Bryson Daly some protection here. My goodness. Blake Horvath, Bryson Daly, 2 great quarterbacks representing Army and Navy. Good catch, receiver. Good catch. Good catch. Rock and Rant, my understanding, Greg, is that this is not the case with Cam. Just insurance. Navy is just torpedoing the Army's quarterback. Humble bumble duck. My grandfather was U.S. Army, stationed in the Pacific. So I always watch this game every year out of respect. I hope both teams come out of the game healthy. This game is special to watch. I absolutely agree. I watch this game every single year. And I asked the wife, I said, I really want to do a watch party, Army versus Navy. And she knows how much it means to me. So she said, go ahead. So that's why we're doing it. Especially now that my father passed away. The game is even more special. Which may not sound completely normal, but for whatever reason, it's true. Warm weather SEC quarterback from Auburn chooses Iowa Mr. Brown, right? Matt Brown, quarterback, Auburn, going to Iowa. Yep. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Okay, let's see here. 3rd and 5. We need this. We need this now. Let's go. Cut. Oh, he's just short. He's going to be a half a yard short. Go for it, Army. I know you're deep in your own territory. Go for it. Go for it. Fourth and inches. I do not know. I do not know. I don't have that information. I don't know. I do not know what the status of Northern Illinois is. I know they had the meeting. I know they had a public meeting, and right after that, they had a behind closed doors meeting at Northern Illinois. But I do not know the results, the decision on it. Have not heard. And he believes the reason Milroe is playing because he's already gotten bad draft grades. Same with Ewers, and that is why the whole he might transfer thing. Wow. I don't know why Ewers is getting such bad draft grades. I mean, he's been nicked up this year. His footwork has always been a little screwy. His footwork has always been kind of not the greatest. But that kid has got so much talent. I don't know why. I don't know. Look, Cam Ward did the right thing. Cam Ward stayed, played a year, another year, played with Miami, and he has helped himself tremendously while making money. I guess you can make an argument for Quinn Ewers doing the same thing. I guess. Rick Olsen, I like Oregon's 2025 schedule. Oh, do you now, Mr. Olsen? Do you? Well, there is a certain date on that schedule. Let me pop it up here. There's a certain date that is going to be very difficult for the Oregon Ducks to overcome. Very difficult date for you guys to overcome. Let me put it up here. Montana State, okay, that's probably a win for the Ducks, 2025. Oklahoma State, okay, that's probably a win. You're going to play at the Northwestern Medicine and Martin Stadium while Northwestern is building their new stadium. It's probably a win. Okay, Oregon starts 3-0. Then Oregon State, okay, your rival in the state of Oregon, okay, the Ducks probably are 4-0. And then you play at Penn State. Ooh, a tough game for Oregon. You might lose that football game, and then you have a bye. You have a bye. And then out of that bye, Indiana. So your bye comes in at a pretty good time because Indiana's probably going to have a pretty good team next year. Maybe not as good as this team. We'll see who's going to be their QB1 and who's going to be their, running back, Ellison, what's going to happen there. Indiana. Okay, at Rutgers. Then Wisconsin, back home, and then you have another bye. But now, after that bye, you've got to go at Iowa in Kinnick Stadium. A tough place to play, Oregon. 4th and inches. Got to get this, Army. He got it. He got it. Give it to him. Give it to him. First down, Army. At Iowa. At Iowa. And then you see this USC game, November 22nd. The Iowa game, November 8th. Sandwiched into that is the beloved Golden Gophers. The Ducks are not even going to be thinking about the Gophers. The Ducks are not even going to be thinking about the Gophers. You're going to be thinking about USC. You're going to be coming off the game at Iowa. This game, you're going to mail it in. You're going to mail it in. Absolutely you are. And if you look at Minnesota, we've got an off week before we play at Oregon. We got a bye right before we play Oregon. So psychologically, maybe not the Jimmies and the Joes, but psychologically, we've got the advantage, the Golden Gophers. That's right. That is right. Army 2nd and 11. Daly keeps it, spins. Ooh, doesn't get that many yards. It's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Army. Greg will see you in Eugene. Oh, yes, you will. Oh, yes, you will. Come on now. Oh, no! No! Interception, Navy. Navy have picked it off. 7-0 Navy. Everything's gone pear-shaped so far. Don't like this. I don't like this at all. Greg the Cooler has come into Army's locker room. Not good. Not good. Okay, let's see if there's any other college football news or anything else that's going on. 7-0 Navy, an interception by Navy. APR apparently is being blown off. APR is apparently being blown off for ease and proximity for the Independence Bowl. Louisiana Tech was 126 in APR. 126. So I guess they don't have to use the APR rankings? Is that what this is? Cincinnati is number 6. Wisconsin is number 7. Ohio State was 1. They're in the bowl game. Alabama's 2. They're in a bowl game. North Carolina and Northwestern are 3. They're in a bowl game. Clemson is 5. They're in a bowl game. Cincinnati is 6. They are not. Michigan and Wisconsin are tied for 7. Wisconsin is not. Minnesota and Notre Dame and Air Force are tied at 9. And who's so okay. So it's Cincinnati and Wisconsin. Those are the next two in line. But I guess for the Independence Bowl, I don't know. Kind of strange. Kind of strange. Last time you went to Huntington Bank Stadium, I go every August. I watch the practices. But I don't go during the season because I'm doing this show. So one day I'll be back. My wife loves going to it. My wife loves going to the August practices. It's a beautiful stadium for one. Great concession stands for another. So yeah, I've heard. I do not like how this Army-Navy game is unfolding, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 5 Navy. They're moving the ball. Navy's up 7-0. Rock and rant. USC keeps losing key offensive pieces in the portal. This time it's Quentin Joyner. They lost Deuce Robinson. They lost their right tackle, who, by the way, another first down. Oh, my goodness. Blake Horvath is having a beautiful first half for Navy. They lost their right tackle, who the Gophers really chewed up in that game. But again, he was their starting right tackle. But I have heard, and we're just called a rumor, I have heard that players on the team did not like how Miller Moss was handled by Lincoln Riley. Touchdown, Navy!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Now, there is no coach that ever avoids getting in trouble with some faction of the lot. I mean, you make decisions, players are going to disagree with it. Players are going to have hard feelings. But I guess maybe this one was a little bit kind of Lincoln Riley. He may have some issues handling the locker room. That seems to be the word. But again, just rumors. We're going to classify it as rumors, although there has been one report on it. But that's how far I'm going to take it. Dillingham will use Deuce Robinson properly. Deuce Robinson is visiting Arizona State. Deuce Robinson was the number one high school player out of Arizona. Expedition Greg, touchdown Navy. Patrick Bear, Navy touchdown, destroy Army. Yes, I had family. Lots of my father, my uncles. Right tackle Mason Murphy was showing the door. Jose, thank you, sir. I know the Gophers have the UCLA Bruins, I believe, right tackle at their campus today, trying to get him. He's in the portal. Okay, let me, since Expedition Greg is in the house, we got a Buckeye in the house. Let me play you all. Let me play all of you the new PATC rendition. The new PATC rendition. This is a episode 416. We released it this morning. Neil Diamond's Love on the Rocks. Buckeyes, Love on the Rocks. Here we go. Take a listen. Love on the rocks, ain't no surprise. Pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies. Got nothing to lose, so just sing the blues all the time. I gave you my heart, gave you my soul. You left me alone here with nothing to hold. Yesterday's gone, now all I want is a smile. First they say they want you, oh, how they really need you. Suddenly you'll find you out there, walking in a store. When they know they have you, then they really have you. Nothing you can do or say. You've got to leave, just get away. We all know the song. You need what you need. You can say what you want. Not much you can do when the feeling is gone. Maybe blue skies above, but it's cool when your love's on the rise. First they say they want you, how they really need you. Suddenly you're out there walking in a store. And when they know they have you, then they really have you. Nothing you can do or say. You've got to leave, just get away. We all know the song. Love on the rocks ain't no big surprise. Just pour me a drink and I'll tell you my lies. Yesterday's gone, now all I want is a smile. Yes, jazz singer Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond. He's not performing anymore. I still think he's with us, but I know he was suffering from Parkinson's disease. But yeah, Neil Diamond. There goes the evil golfer. No, that was a commercial. That was a commercial. Lots of smoke on Mendoza heading to UCLA. Ooh. Well, now hold on a second. Does he have another year left? I thought Ethan Garbers had another year left. Hold on a second. I may be... Hold on. No. I am wrong again. No, he doesn't. He does not have a year left. He does not have a COVID year, and he played more than 4 games, and so Ethan Garbers. I'm wrong on that. I'm wrong. Yes. So Mendoza, that is a good spot for Mendoza. Very good spot. Wow. It was a commercial based on what you watch and play? No, it's not. Not what I watch and play. No, it isn't. That's not how... I haven't played a video game since... Any video game. I think the last video game I played is NASCAR back in 2008, maybe 16 years ago. So that is not... I have never played Fortnite. I don't even know what it's about, or Angry Birds. No, not Angry Birds. Nope. Sorry, guys. Not NCAA college football. Nope. I think NASCAR is with my brothers many years ago. So those commercials are not... I don't know what they base those commercials... But it's definitely not what I watch. It's what the audience of the YouTube channel. I think it's based on that. Okay, Army, we got to do something here. 14-0, Navy. Well, I'm not. I don't know what Fortnite is, to be honest with you. I'm guessing it's a war game, but or you trying to get treasure or something. There we go. First down. Big play. Bryson Daly. Big play. Western Michigan, South Alabama. Tonight at 9 o'clock. Jeff Morgan, my dad was in the Army. I served in the Navy. A lot of memories hanging out, watching the game. Miss you, Dad. Thank you, Jeff Morgan, for sharing that. Appreciate it very much. Jose, go Navy. Anchors away. Greg plays video games and eats cheeseburgers. Oh! Touchdown!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Woo! Big play, big play. Ads in your videos on a live stream are to the person watching unless someone specifically is targeting your channel. For those not paying premium to avoid ads like me. I mean, I've never played Fortnite in my life. I haven't had a video game in my hands. Buckeyes beat the Fighting Irish last night in hockey. Michigan State defeated my Minnesota Golden Gophers in a shootout. But my Minnesota Golden Gophers are still the number one team in the country. And the number one team in the Big Ten, obviously. No regulation losses in the Big Ten so far this season for my beloved Gophers. I tell you what, Notre Dame and Penn State in men's hockey this year, woo! They are struggling. One of them doesn't have a win yet in conference play, and I think the other has one win. You might just fit the demo. I'm 56 years old. I don't think the Duck Club hockey team could beat Minnesota. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Bill G, thank you so much. I appreciate it. YouTube Premium is the way. Cheese, pizza, and Cabernet for the room. Thank you, Bill G, for your generosity. Thank you so very much. Boom. Big old 7. Oh, by the way, the Big Lubbock, the portal season is Christmas season. The portal Santa is being good to Texas Tech. You picked up, thank you, Bill G, by the way. Thank you so much for your super chat, for your generosity. Always thank you so very much, Bill G. You've been very kind. Thank you, sir. The Big Lubbock, you guys just picked up a wide receiver from Miami of Ohio. I forget what. Starts with the letter T. I can't remember the guy's name, but I've watched him play. I've watched him play 3 or 4 times. He only caught, I think he might have gotten nicked up this year. Maybe caught 40 balls or something. But the kid can absolutely, okay, Virgil, thank you. Now, the Gophers are going after Miami of Ohio's second receiver. He's on campus now, but he's got 5 visits lined up. 5 visits lined up. He caught 50-some passes, but Virgil was the number 1 receiver. Holy smokes! Blake Horvath! Down to the 32-yard line. Down to the 32-yard line. Holy smokes. Something ain't right here. Come on, Army. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. But yeah, I've watched that Big Lubbock. I've watched Virgil play football. And he's a good one. I think he's going to be, I think he's a big, I don't know how you Texas Tech fans are treating that pickup. But it's a good one. I can tell you from up here in the upper Midwest, watching MAC football, he's a good one. Okay, Army, we got to tighten this all up here. That's a great tackle for loss. It's 2nd and long. No big play. No big play. No big play. Incomplete. The guy was wide open, though. The receiver fell. Man, that guy was wide open. What's going on with Army's defense here? What's going on? 3rd and 13. Rolling out, going back. He was covered. He was covered. Army covered all of that. Army covered all of that. Let's go! Helmer Henderson. Barry Alvarez likes Grimes. Minnesota's dominance will end. Go Navy. What dominance are you talking about, Helmer Henderson? What are we dominant? I mean, go hockey. We're always going to be a great hockey program. It's like saying that Georgia's not going to be a very good college football program. But what dominance over Wisconsin? We're finally beating those evil Badgers. God, I hope you're not right. I hope we keep beating those evil Badgers. Go Navy. All right. Well, at least we stopped them here. Army stopped Navy. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Helmer Henderson. Mr. Michigan. Thank you for your super chat. I do appreciate it. Appreciate your kindness, sir. Your generosity. Thank you so very much. Oh, I did not know this. I did not know this. Quentin Joyner visited Lubbock. I did not know that. Interesting. Ohio State is also in the running for Quentin Joyner. Brad Williams, ECU Pirates. Let's go. Let's go, Army. Big run. Let's go now. 4 minutes to go. Let's tie this sucker up. Let's go. Roger Staubach, Navy's great quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Roger, the Dodgers, Staubach. Army's just getting ready for the Independence Bowl. Sent you Bama's inside article about Justice Haynes having several conversations with Ohio State. Yes, Justin Haynes in the portal. Quinn Joyner is at the Buckeyes campus right now. Thank you, Expedition Greg. Appreciate it. The Big Lubbock, the highest portal catch for Texas Tech, is the tackle from Illinois State. Yes. Yes, he was going to be targeted by a lot of guys. A lot of teams. 3rd and 2. Let's keep this going. Let's keep it rolling. Daly gets there. First down. Maybe they should send up Maverick to shoot down those drones. Go Army. Thank you, Ryan Willie. Appreciate the super chat. Go Army. That is what we agree on, Mr. Ryan Willie. That is what we agree on. Go Army, beat Navy. Army's climbing back into this. We're going to be doing a 2-minute tout. Jeez. That was completed, but that could have been a pick 6. Settle down. Settle down, quarterback. We got a 2-minute warning here. 2-minute warning. Wow. Thank you, Ryan Willie. Thank you so much once again for your super chat, for your generosity. At halftime, I'm going to be taking about a 15-minute break. 15-minute break. And I will be coming back. So please join us for the second half of Army versus Navy. And I got a feeling that we're going to be playing the mariachi music. We haven't been playing that lately. We have not been playing that song lately because the last few watch parties, there haven't been competitive football games in the middle of the third quarter. I think we got one here. And of course, during the bowl season, we're going to be doing some watch parties and definitely the playoffs. Starting next Friday night, December 20th. The Indiana Hoosiers will visit South Bend. They just got to go up the road a little bit and play the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 7th seed versus 10th seed. At Touchdown Jesus. We're going to be doing a watch party that night. Friday night. It's going to be wild. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be pressure. It's going to be absolute pressure. Imagine this, if you will. The Indiana Hoosiers are in the college football playoffs. The Hoosiers. And they're staying in the state. And not only could the Hoosiers beat the Irish for the very first playoff game in the expanded playoff field, in the expanded playoff era, Indiana Hoosiers could be taking the crown of the state of Indiana. Notre Dame has been getting elbows thrown to them for a couple decades. That Notre Dame can't win the big game. They can't win the big bowl game. They can't beat an SEC team when it matters, in a playoff game or a big bowl game. And they've got a shot. If Notre Dame wins, they play Georgia with Gunnar Stockton, not Carson Beck, Notre Dame will have their opportunity to change the narrative on the football program. But they got to beat Indiana first. And if Notre Dame loses to Indiana in South Bend, in Indiana, if Notre Dame loses to the red-headed step brother in Indiana, the explosion that you will hear on Friday night, late Friday night, if Notre Dame loses, that is going to be coming from the Notre Dame fans, their boosters, their alumni. Holy smokes. Heavy, heavy drama Friday night. So please join us for the watch party. Please join us for the watch party. There was a fumble, but my guy got it. My guy got it or had it. It's under review. What's going on? What is going on? I'm going to do the best I can with those, yeah. I don't know if I can do 3 straight games. I'm going to be doing the Buckeyes-Tennessee game. But we shall see. I got to figure it out, though. I got to figure it out. AMAC, my Christmas wish list is a Clemson victory and an Indiana victory. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Third down. Let's go. Let's go, Army. Let's go. Ooh. The Buckeyes lost out on a portal battle with Oregon. We've got breaking news. Former Purdue defensive back, he's a safety, Dylan Thieneman, is transferring to Oregon. The Buckeyes went after him. He visited the Buckeyes in Oregon. Oregon won the battle. Dylan Thieneman was a true freshman, All-American true freshman in 2023. And then he played for 2024 Purdue. He's going to Oregon. A big pickup for the Ducks. A massive pickup for the Ducks. That is a plug and play type of guy. He's going to go right in, start for the Ducks. Wow. Hubba Bubba Duck. Lanning just tweeted. Wow. Woo! The Oregon Ducks. They're going to be a handful. Helmer Hennessy. Imagine if the SEC fails to win the Natty 2 years in a row. Well, let's look at it, Helmer. Let's have an honest conversation. This is my opinion, and I'm probably wrong, but I really think there's 4 teams in the playoffs that I can see winning it all. Now, of course, any of them have a shot, right? Of course. You get in, who knows what's going to happen? Injuries, who knows? But I've got Georgia, Texas, Oregon, Notre Dame. Not in that order. Those are the 4 teams that I think can win it all. But Georgia, Carson Beck is not playing, and I don't care. Gunnar Stockton, He could be one hell of a football player. He could become a better football player than Carson Beck. But is he more ready to lead Georgia to a national championship right now than Carson Beck? Probably not. Probably not. And then you've got all this Quinn Ewers. I know, look. Almost picked up. Quinn Ewers, he's at least nicked up. He might be injured. Something going on there. Now, Texas defense, I love. I love Georgia's defense. There's different ways to win a football game. There's different ways to win a national championship. Georgia's receivers drop the ball constantly. Texas doesn't have a running game. These are all incomplete teams except for Oregon. And Notre Dame is pretty complete as well. Yeah, I mean, Gunnar Stockton, Texas, whose offense isn't completely fully on the gas pedal, and then you've got Tennessee. And I think the Buckeyes are going to blow out the Volunteers. I think it's going to be an absolute blowout. Why do I say that? Sacked. Let's go Army. Big sack. Because I think the Buckeyes defensive line is going to absolutely destroy the Volunteers offensive line. That is the one thing that I'm sure of. Greg the Gold is picking the Buckeyes to rout the Volunteers. Nico is going to be running around. He's got to run around. He's going to make some plays. And, of course, I love the running back Sampson. I've always said that. I love Dylan Sampson. Tennessee's running back is going to break some tackles. He's going to make some plays. But the Buckeyes are going to force the Volunteers offense into mistake after mistake after mistake. And that is going to help the Buckeyes offense. The Buckeyes are going to roll. So, I don't think Tennessee's a candidate. But I do think Texas and Georgia can win it. But their deficiencies are obvious. So, we could be seeing 2 years in a row, no SEC champion. We could be seeing it. We could be seeing it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Mr. Helmer Hennison. I do appreciate your generosity once again. Bryce Pollock, this cornerback of Mississippi State, committed to Texas Tech. Thank you for the update, Big Lubbock. Skull Ducky, the Ducks are happy. Thieneman is a Duck. Very good football player. Very good football player. Arizona State wins it all. They're a fun team to watch. A lot of people across the country are going to be rooting for the Sun Devils. They're in it, and they have a bye. So, we shall see. Arizona State faces the winner of Texas and Clemson. Jose, Texas Tech trying to jump the line ahead of TCU. Rock and rant. I hate the SEC thing. But damn, if I'm not going hard for the ACC and the Big 12, and to a lesser degree the Big 10, to make the SEC tiers fall. And that's why whiny bleep Greg Sankey complained. AMAC. As long as Texas doesn't win, I'll be happy with anything. The Big Lubbock, the Big 12, only P4 conference in the national championship game. Wow. Arizona State versus Notre Dame. CFB Plus. Watch Arizona State win it all this year. North Dakota over Mercer, 21-7. Parity, baby. Will Navy win? No, they will not. No, they will not. Go Army. Beat Navy. We're going to take over in the second half. Army is going to take over in the second half. Like I've said all year, watch out for SMU. Kerry Gold knows. Thank you so much, Mr. Seminole, for your generosity once again. Yes, you've said that. Yes, you have said that. SMU. Yep, SMU. They play Penn State. And, by the way, there's a 50% chance of snow at Happy Valley. 50% chance of snow during the football game, 25 degrees. That is the last report that I have seen. SMU, Penn State, snowing, 25 degrees, wind and blustering. Woo! Let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is about to be Greg the Cooler moment. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a 15-minute break. Hopefully you come back and watch the second half of Go Army, Beat Navy. Hope you join us. I appreciate you all coming here. I appreciate all the donations and the great comments. We're having a great time here at Peek Around the Corner. Another watch party. That's what we do here at Peek Around the Corner. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. I'll see you in about 15 minutes from now. First down, Army. First down, Army. Here we go. We do have a drone update. We do have a drone update. All right. 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Here comes Army. Down 7. Start of the game off 14-0 Navy. But Army is climbing back. Jeff Munkin has got his Army team climbing back. 11-1. Number 22 in the country, Army, is climbing back. Let's go. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Jeremy Nork, go Navy. We got a lot of Navy fans in the PATC family. Way too many Navy fans. Not enough Army. Ooh. Got about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3. Let's go. Let's pick it up. 3rd and 3. Let's get it. We do have a drone update. 3rd and 3. Gotta get it. Let's go. Oh! 4th and 2 at the 50-yard line. What are you going to do, Army? What are you going to... You got to go for it. Let's go. Do the option. Pitch it out. They're calling it 4th and 1. Oh, boy. We got an empty back. No, we don't have an empty backfield. They changed the package. Oh, no, he's going to throw it. He's going to go deep. Throw the flag. Yeah! Pass interference. That's right, baby. That's right. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys the update on the drone story. We did a live show yesterday. Again, I don't know what's going on. I said it all last night. I don't know what's going on. None of the theories are logical to me. But I do know one thing that is going on, and there is unidentified drones over military installations. They're also over our airports. Drones are flying where they're not supposed to be flying. The idea, which is catching fire, you can see it, like Colin Cowherd is starting to mock people. He's starting to make fun of people that think there's a drone problem out there. There's a guy who does a big weather channel. He's doing the same thing. Of course, Mick West. People are saying we haven't seen a good video. All we've seen are people taking pictures of airplanes. Well, first of all, that's not true. But there is a lot of misidentification going on from the public, right? They take a video, they think it's an unauthorized drone, and it really is an airplane. But that's not the story. People making mistakes, misidentifying what is flying in the air are mistakes, but that's not the story. The story is there are some of these flying crafts are unidentified drones flying in places they should not be flying. We've got breaking news. It's official. In the state of New York, the governor demands the administration to take action. Last night, the runways at Stewart Airfield were shut down for approximately 1 hour due to drone activity in the airspace. This has gone too far. Big old drone, a massive drone flying where it should not be flying. Now, a lot of these are misidentified. A lot of them are airplanes. And if these drones, boy, that was a massive hit. If these drones are ours, what are we doing clogging up the airspace, the airfields? What are we doing? It's insanity. What, are we testing something? Why don't we take a break? Because there is mass hysteria going on. Take a break. Take a break. If it's ours, if it's Space Force, if they're... Oh, and by the way, this new theory that is out, where we're flying high technological drones to try to pick up chemical or nuclear, some sort of terrible possible terrorist attack that might be being planned and all. Well, let your governors know. Let your senators know. Let somebody else know that you do it if that's what's going on. None of it makes sense. No theory makes sense. No, incomplete. Incomplete. 4th and 9. No, I haven't heard one theory that I can believe in. I don't know what the hell's going on. No idea what is going on. Anyways, I just wanted to show you another example, because there's a lot of people saying, you know what? There is not even drones being flown up in the air. Unauthorized, unidentified drones. It didn't really happen in the UK. It didn't really happen over Langley in December. It's not really happening over New Jersey. It's not happening over New York. All that is BS. It is happening. I just don't know why. 14-10. Army is climbing back. Army is climbing back. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're getting close. We are getting close. It's probably just some amateurs. I don't think so. I mean, there's just no way. Because if there were amateur drone, these would be getting taken down easily. Easily. But they're not being taken down. They were not taken down over Langley in Virginia in 2023. They were not taken down over the UK, over our airfields just last month. And they're not being taken down now. Why? 2047 North Dakota State. The governor is livid. So are the senators. I mean, if we cannot... We're taking down drones all the time, guys. In the Middle East, when the terrorist groups, when the groups are flying drones close to our bases, we take them down. We easily take them down. When there's any drones that come even close to our naval ships, we've got like 5 different ways to take them down. We can't take these down. We can't take these down because why? Because they're ours. If they're ours, can we stop it? Can we just take a break? My goodness. 21-14, South Dakota over UC Davis. Thank you, Expedition Greg. I appreciate it. Some lady caught a YouTube one drone shape shifting. I think I saw that one, and I have a hard time. Most of us are not trained observers, but there are trained observers who are saying, yeah, there's SUV-sized drones flying over neighborhoods, and they shouldn't be. They don't have authorization. They're flying over military installations. They shouldn't be. They don't have authorizations. Yeah, we talked about it in the Thinneman, the great safety out of Purdue. Okay, 14-10, here comes Army. Here comes Army. We got Navy in our sights now. We got Navy in our sights. There it is. There is the Dylan Thinneman committed to Oregon. And the Buckeyes took a run at him. The Buckeyes took a big run at him. A lot of money was spent to get him. I tell you what, Oregon, they've opened up the checkbook. First down and 10 Navy at their 42-yard line. Good hit, good hit, good hit. 2nd and 7. Get him. There you go. There you go. 3rd and 4. Big play coming up. Navy 3rd and 4 at about their 48-yard line. Here we go. First down, Navy. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown! Nah!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
There's a flag on the field. Navy. Wow. Jackson Arnold heading to Auburn. Thank you for reminding me. I do think no, I don't have that. I thought I had the image stored, but I do not. Yes, Jackson Arnold. It's a touchdown after the play on Sportsman. On Navy. Navy. Wow, what a play. I don't think that's the dagger, though. I do not think that's the dagger. But my Army is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. Greg the Cooler has now affected Army versus Navy. $21-10. 21-10. Flag for celebration. Jose. I was hoping for some mariachi music. You know what? We're going to do it anyways. We are going to do it anyways because this is Army versus Navy. We are celebrating the service, the great service of these young men and women give to our country every single day. So yes, let's do it. Mariachi, third quarter in tradition of Watch Party, PATC. Connecticut fan, if Navy wins, will Greg sing Anchors Away? I would have if somebody would have given a donation to our channel and the terms were, look, you sing Anchors Away if Navy wins because Navy came into this game as an underdog. But nobody donated, so no, I will not be singing Anchors Away. Plus, Connecticut fan, to be honest with you, I already released an episode 416 today of a PATC rendition of Neil Diamond. I did a song, Love on the Rocks, Neil Diamond song. So I've already sang once, plus I showed it live here during this live program. I don't think the PATC family can hear me sing two songs in one day. I think the PATC family would cut and run out of the exits. MBM, I've got the cerveza covered. There's nachos and cheese. You do not need the beef at all. At all. 21-10. What happened to Army here? What happened to my Army? Let's go! Gonna be about 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Cheese and jalapenos is all you need for a good corn tortilla chip. Okay, come on, cut! Oh, jeez. A tackle for loss. Navy is all over the place. My goodness. My goodness. Look at Bill Belichick. Look at Bill Belichick recruit. Ladies and gentlemen, North Carolina got big-time quarterback out of the high school, Bryce Baker. And look what happened today. During halftime of the North Carolina versus LaSalle basketball game, there it is. Bill Belichick brought Bryce Baker out onto the court during halftime of the UNC basketball game. Holy smokes. So Bill Belichick is getting into it. Look out. Look out, ACC. Look out, ACC country. Look out, Clemson. Look out, SMU. Look out, Florida State. Look out for my beloved North Carolina State, Louisville. Holy smokes. Carolina blue is not Bill's color. UNC is not messing around. Greg, do you know if the AAC shares the revenue from this game? I do not know. Great question, Bill Lubbock. Great question. Great question. I do not know the answer. Hopefully the mariachi music will wake up Army. Go Army. I'm going to try to find that answer, Bill Lubbock. Bill, get UNC ready for the SEC. Belichick. Greg the Crooner asks the PATC audience, the family, the community, runs out of the exits every time I sing a song here at Peek Around the Corner. I think spiking the football celebration is just fine. What's next? UNC hockey hires Scotty Bowman? Well, UNC's got to get a Division I varsity program first. But then after that, maybe. We don't run, Greg, but we do walk quickly. Wow. I tell you. Here's some more pictures of Bill Belichick and the Baker family. More pictures of Belichick and the quarterback that they went after and they got and the family. Here's another picture. There they are. Bill Belichick doing some work. Doing some recruiting work. In about an hour and a half from now, the puck will be dropped. Number 1, Minnesota Golden Gophers in the country against those evil Spartans, Michigan State Spartans, Big Ten hockey. Woo! About a half an hour from now. You got that right. You got that right, Connecticut fan. UNC the next Colorado, but for all the right reasons? I don't know. Okay, 4th and 6. Again, Army's got to go for it. Navy's defense has been too tenacious. Need a big play. Got to keep this game alive. Let's go! Throw the flag! Yeah! Yes! All right, we got a shot. We got a shot. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, refs. Don't reverse this. They threw the flag. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh, a late hit. A late hit. Give them all the penalties. Give Navy all the penalties. Personal foul. Late hit. Roughing the quarterback. It ain't over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Army never says die. Never says die. 11-1 Army. This is it. This is the drive. Put it in the end zone. Get back in this game. Let's go. Don't reverse this. Do not reverse this. Throw him out of the game. Let's go! What's the call? No foul for targeting.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10. 4:08 to go in the third quarter. 40-yard line. We need a touchdown. Field goal does absolutely nothing. Touchdown, Army. Let's go. Man in motion. Quarterback. Rolling out. Dumps it off. Going to be about a good 6 yards. 6 yards. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. It has been the Blake Horvath versus Bryson Daly, but and that is the show for this. But Blake Horvath has had the better of it. 15 carries for 101 yards. The quarterback of Navy. 15 carries, 101. And Blake Horvath is also 4 of 9 for 107 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. This has been the Blake Horvath show. But Bryson Daly's Army quarterback wants to turn the page, getting close to the end of the third quarter. This is Bryson Daly's time right here, right now. Let's go. I just read you those statistics. Now they put them up on the screen. 3rd and 1. Oh, the quarterback ran him over. First down. Here comes Army. Here comes Army. Let's go get some yards on this. All right. 2nd and 7. No tackle for losses. Keep the ball going forward. No tackle for losses. Second and 7. Run that ball. Run that ball. Okay. It's going to be about a 3rd and a long 2. A 2 1/4 yards. 3rd down and 2 1/4 yards. Let's go. We are in 4 down territory. So run that ball. Run it twice. Get the first down. Let's get into the red zone and let's punch it in. No, I'm not going to do the Heisman presentation, and I wouldn't be able to stream it anyways. It's not my, I would get in big trouble. Oh! Jeez, I thought there was an opening. First down. I thought there was a bigger hole than that. First down, Army. I think Travis Hunter is going to win, but I think it's going to be decently close between Hunter and Ashton Genty. First down and 10. Pitching it out. Wow, that was great defense. He was down. No fumble. But that was a great defensive play, man. Wow. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. I do believe it's going to be Travis Hunter, Colorado Buffaloes. I'm going to be busy with the little general. I might be cooking tonight. Don't know what I'm cooking yet. We'll see. We'll see what she wants. There is Travis Hunter's outfit. His clothes got these clothes laid out there. Travis Hunter. That's his outfit. He's wearing some blue tonight, if you're interested. In fact, here is a picture of 3 of the candidates. Dylan Gabriel, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, all together. Date night for the little general? I'm hoping. I think so. Not making cheeseburgers. No, no, no. Okay, we're going into the fourth quarter. Navy 21, Army 10. Army is driving. They got about a 2nd and 9. Just inside the red zone of Navy. Here comes Army. Blake Horvath, 4 of 9, 107, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Bryson Daly for Army, 6 of 11, 56 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. For Navy, Blake Horvath, the great quarterback, running the ball, 15 carries, 101, 1 touchdown. For Army, Kane Uda, number 6, 14 carries, 53 yards. The quarterback, Daly, 18 carries, 47 yards. Navy has had they've held the advantage throughout the game. They've been the better team. But, Army has been very aggressive on this drive, going forward on 4th down. They are marching. They're absolutely marching. The Big Lubbock is declaring that Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, are going to be in the Big 12 championship game in 2025.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No Crampton Bowl watch party? Not tonight. Not tonight. Not happening tonight. Second and 9. Here we go. Okay, we need a play here, Army. We need a play. We can't go 3rd and long. Can't go 3rd and long. We need some yardage. Let's go. Antoine Codes is in the house. Antoine Codes, Mr. Sun Devils, has made an appearance. Daly going back to pass. Wide open, and he missed him. Ugh. He just overthrew him. He just overthrew him. Just overthrew him. Wow. Wow, that's devastating. Let's try to come back. Try to come back from that 3rd and 9. Settle down. Everybody settle down. Quarterback, settle down. We're okay. We okay. We okay. Let's go. Anthony Carlson, like Aiden Childs.
Oh my God!
Anthony Carlson kind of throwing a little friendly Spartan elbow there. So open. Jason Eck agreed to be the next head coach of New Mexico. Thank you, Expedition Greg. Appreciate the update. Yeah, that came out a while ago. Appreciate it, Expedition Greg. Yeah, I think I think Travis Hunter is going to win, but I think Ashton Genty is going to be real close. I think Genty is going to make it real close. I could be wrong. I might be way off. Maybe it's Travis Hunter in a landslide, but I think it's going to be Travis Hunter by slim margin. I think both of them have a lot of support out there. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm going to put a poll up here. Do you believe Travis Hunter will win the Heisman? So far, we got 7 votes. We're going to wait a little bit longer here. 3rd and 9, big play by Army. We need it. We need it. 3rd and 9. A field goal, man, doesn't really help us that much. Let's go. We need to punch this in. 3rd and 9. Going to give the voters 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A landslide. Yes, Travis Hunter, 82%. Third and 9. Incomplete. Army's going to have to kick the field goal here. They got to do it. They got to kick the field goal. Got to kick the field goal. It's not what we wanted, but it's not what we needed either. 21-13. Who do you guys think is the greatest Heisman winner of all time? Roger Dodger, O.J. Simpson, Plunkett, Johnny Rodgers. I tell you who had the best. Can I tell you who had the best Heisman speech? The best Heisman speech. Now, you're not going to be able to go, I don't know. I can't remember if there's an audio of it or not, but the best Heisman speech was, of course, the Golden Gopher, the Minnesota Golden Gopher Heisman winner, 1941, Bruce Smith. Take a look at when he made that speech. Take a look at how many days after Pearl Harbor, and listen to what Bruce Smith had to say. The greatest Heisman speech was Bruce Smith of Minnesota Golden Gophers. He won in 1941, December, if that gives you enough hints and winks. But I don't think he was the greatest Heisman winner of all time. I think he only had like 500 yards or something. Cappelletti, okay, I can understand that too. Kerry Gold-Nose, Army quarterback, just lost the game for Army. 14:40 to go, 21-13. The Quiet Assassin, Charlie Ward. Luke Altmaier, who had a very good season as starting quarterback for the Fighting Illini, just made an announcement on a video at the State Farm Center that he's coming back, and the crowd erupts. So Illinois starting quarterback is coming back next year. Luke Altmaier. The good news for my Minnesota Golden Gophers is we don't play Illinois next year. We beat them this year. We don't have to play Luke Altmaier again next year unless it's, of course, in the Big Ten championship game. Miller Moss to Louisville. Is that a breaking news? Is that breaking news? Is that actually happened? Holy smokes. Yes, it is breaking news. Thank you so very much. Wow. And I think this is an excellent fit for what Jeff Brom does, what Miller Moss does, an excellent fit. USC transfer quarterback Miller Moss has committed to Louisville, per ESPN. Big news for the Louisville Cardinals. 2nd and 8. We need a stop here. We need a stop. Let's go. Let's go. Wrap them up. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. We're still in this. Let's go. We've been behind the whole time. We got time, though. We got time. 12 minutes to go. 12:20 to go, 4th quarter. 3rd and 7. Get the defense off the field right here, right now. Let's go. Third and 7. Big stop. Big stop. Fourth down. Army gets the ball back. Down 8. Keep clawing. Keep clawing. Let's go. Getting the ball back. Navy's got to punt it. What just happened? Fumbles it. They get the ball back. Greg, the cooler. I'm a Big 12 guy. Can you give me a PATC of your Big 12 poll picks? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that next week. We're gonna do bowl games, playoff games. We're doing all of it, Stormy Cyclones. I intentionally kept away from everything this week. We had big stories. We had big stuff to go on. Big news out there. So We will next week, Stormy Cyclone. I'm still evaluating, right? I'm watching the tapes. I'm breaking them down. My bowl record this year against the spread is going to be absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I believe that Greg the Gold is finally going to make an appearance longer than a cup of coffee during the bowl season. Oh yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it in this Monday or even tomorrow. Bowl games. Let's go. Greg the Cooler. Bowl games. Lock it in, baby. It's a lock. It's an absolute lock. I'm thinking a winning percentage against the spread in the bowl games. Break the Gold, a winning percentage of 72%. Lock it in, baby. Lock it in. Thank you for your super chat, Stormy Cyclone. I appreciate your generosity, your support of this channel, helping us keep the lights on. Thank you so very much, Stormy Cyclone. We are going to make our picks. I was thinking Monday, but maybe tomorrow on a Sunday. Thank you so very much, Mr. Cyclone. CFP Plus, Greg, you know I have an updated goal that I've DM'd you on Twitter. Can you DM it to me again? I might have lost it. Please DM it to me again. I appreciate it, CFB Plus. I think it's a little sharper, right? A little bit more gold. I think, if I remember correctly. Thank you so very much. We got a touchdown. We got a touchdown. We got a touchdown. Navy is going to win this game. Holy smokes. Touchdown! 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 Thank you, CFP Plus. Send it to me again if you got it. And I will definitely use it. Thank you. John Grove, DJ Giddens to the NFL Draft. A great career with the Wildcats. No question about it. Afternoon, everyone. Stephen McNeely is in the house as Navy is going to take over 28-13. Not looking good for Army. Not looking good at all. Navy's been up this whole game. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Vegas is going to collect on this game. Sorry, Greg. Well, once again, we sit in the studio. The studio is in the middle of Loserville City, and I am your mayor. Greg the Cooler has affected the Army football team 11-1, and they can't get it done because, well, Greg the Gold, Greg the Cooler, doesn't matter. Keep the jam, bro. Thank you, Rod Nix. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll check the DM. Thank you so very much. Let's see here. Again, we did cover this. Earlier. Miller Moss is committing to Louisville. Number 10 overall and the number 3 quarterback in the ESPN portal rankings. A big get for Jeff Brom. and the Louisville Cardinals. No question about that. Luke Altmaier coming back for 2025 is great for the Fighting Illini. Great news. Navy's fake punt was, I think, what broke the backs of Army here. A beautiful fake punt. Has there been any drone sightings in Loserville City? No, because we're just not worth it. We're not worth it. Whoever is controlling those drones, they take one look at Loserville City and it's worthless. It's worthless land. A worthless mayor and a population that has no value to who's ever controlling those drones. That might be it, son of Sarek. You might be onto something, or you're on something. The Big Lubbock, why New Jersey? Well, some people are theorizing that these drones are doing a drill, and or they're doing surveillance. They're trying to pick up on nuclear or biological or chemical warfare, like some terrorist group or something, and these drones are flying over to try to detect something. And supposedly maybe it's in New Jersey, one of the places that intelligence is directed. But whatever. I mean, tell the freaking governor that you're doing it. So your governor doesn't come on TV and say, we don't know what's going on. Again, I'm not buying any of these theories. None of them make logical sense. None of them. Not one of them makes logical sense to me. Army first down, 28-13. Drone sightings all over the place. Up the East Coast. Langley, Virginia, December of 2023. Is there any connection? Is there any connection? I don't know. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Army has it 2nd and 13 at their 32-yard line. They're down 15 points. 7:51 to go in the game. Thank you all for joining us, by the way. I do appreciate it. Watch party. Army versus Navy. We're going to be doing watch parties for some bowl games. All the playoff games, hopefully. So join us. Make sure if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. And then share the video with your family and friends. I do appreciate you all joining us, having some fun, watching Army versus Navy. Check it out. Mysterious drone sighted in San Diego, Riverside County, California. What is going on with the AAC champs? They've been behind from the start. They've been behind from the start. Navy's defense has gotten penetration. There has been a lot of plays behind the line of scrimmage. Army has gotten beat. 2nd and 13. That was a great interception. That was an interception. That was a great interception. Holy smokes. What a play. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That ball hit the ground. South Dakota defeated UC Davis. I don't know. I don't think they can reverse it. Do you guys think they can reverse that? I don't. I think that's an interception. What a play. What a play. Holy smokes. Woo! Ball never hit the ground. Ball never hit the ground. Tough loss for Army. 28-13 coming in this game, 11-1. But Navy has been the way better team. Way better team. There's Blake Horvath. 20, 15, 10. Holy smokes. What a game. What a game for Blake Horvath. "24 carries for 199 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 carries for 199. Your quarterback, Blake Horvath, the player of the game. Wow. Wow. Wow, this game is over. O-V-E-R, over. My goodness. Let's see if there's any breaking news here. We've been on the air for over 3 hours. This game is coming to a conclusion. 24 of 199. Yes, thank you, Carrie. I do want to thank everybody for the comments in the comments section in the chat room today. We've had a lot of fun. Army versus Navy, Dave Valinsky, Ryan Willie, Bill G. Helmer Hennison, Carrie Gold Nose, and Stormy Cyclone. Thank you guys for your donations. Help us keep the lights on. Thank you guys so much for your kindness and your generosity. We're going to be doing a show tomorrow. Maybe we do some of the bowl games, but I know Monday is going to be a big bowl games and start of the talking about the playoffs. So we didn't do it this week. I did not want to do it this week. We had other big stories to talk about in college football. And by the way, for those who haven't seen episode 416, which is open to everybody, 416, how dare you? Go watch episode 416. Go to our YouTube channel. Go give it a watch. Episode 416. Falkman, Tony Snyder, Jacob Cat, Jeffrey Bell, FF18 Buffs. You've all been gifted a membership to the Holy Smokes Cloak and Dagger. You can go to our YouTube channel, watch the membership only episodes 50 that just dropped a few days ago. All of you are knighted, officially knighted Cloak and Dagger. Congratulations. 34-13, it doesn't really matter. We're going to close this up. Navy has won this football game regardless. I want to thank you all for joining us. I'm going to get an early start on the cooking for tonight's dinner with the little general. I do appreciate all of you for coming on in. Tomorrow, live show, bowl games, playoffs. Next week is going to be fun. And next weekend, watch parties. Oh, man. I tell you, next week's watch parties are going to be dramatic. So, until next time, from all of us at PATC to all of you, please, you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.